Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Burning Crusade Classic Blind. Look at my pickaxe is just wiggling around down there. Alright. We have a lot of quests to do. So let's do it. I've got these ones being tracked right now. To go back to the pools of Agonar. Go find a void guy. And find some Hellboars. Here they are, hulking Hellboars.
Too far away.
And we'll start off today throwing some dynamite. Alright. I guess the question is going to be, will these blood samples be an every time kind of thing? I got the first one at least. Also, on the list of quests we're doing, we need to be on the lookout right over here for this guy. I found it. It's over there. So they get 2 stacks of buffs on them. My goodness. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Let's see if I can look into this quest over here while we heal. Because that'd just be time efficient for me. Although it also looks like there might be Hellboars all over the area, so that might not be the best plan. Yeah, he's coming over this way. I'm gonna have some buzzer bites then. We're gonna have plenty of fighting, so having that's gonna be optimal. There's a blood sample. Alright.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, not a every time on the blood sample. Which is understandable. Not a big surprise. We are missing like crazy. Or blood sample. I think it gets larger each time it does that too. So, good thing it stops doing that. Or it could just keep on getting larger over and over. That'd be pretty amusing. Just the largest Hellboar you ever seen. And every time it keeps getting stronger too. That'd be very concerning. Okay. He's over there as a ghost, which is unfortunate. In search of Sedai. You found the body of a young Draenei paladin. He appears to have been slain by a blow to his back. Oh no. Return to Obadiah. With Sedai's death confirmed, you're left with the unpleasant task of returning to Obadiah with the grim news. Return to incarnate Obadiah at the Temple of Telhamat, Hellfire Peninsula, inform him of Sedai's death. Should I also inform him of Sedai's being a ghost right here? I'm just not going to mention that part. Okay. I feel like that's information that I would like to know. Like, I bet I'm like, oh yeah, also he's a ghost right nearby. It's like, oh, you should have mentioned that. I was like, eh. More Hellbore.
Too far away.
Got some experience just for looking at it. And to be fair, 2,000 experience is not a huge amount when every enemy we fight is like 1,100. We got as much experience clearing out the 2 boars right next to it as we did doing the quest. But the actual quests turn in are like 10,000 or something. It's less because it was a less quest, which makes sense. The buzzer bites down there. Okay. Halfway done with the Hellboars. So that's fantastic.
I'm out of range.
They really start raging out at a much higher health percentage than most things do. But then they do have 2 rages, so makes sense. Something else over there. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That was a very large heal. Very cool.
I need to get closer.
Saves me a little bit of time. Healing up again. So I will take another Axis level. We're getting fairly close to 62 here. So that's at the point where we would want our levels to already be 305. So we're doing all right. We're doing less all right on Hellboars to slay. I believe there is more over this way. And very specifically have to be the hulking Hellboars, of course. No ordinary Hellboar will do. Still don't think of anything for the vultures, though. So we will ignore them. There we are. There we are.
Out of range. I'm out of range.
Resisted it. Resisted it again. I think we'd be doing a better job. Ah, well. Looks like there's a good supply of Hellboars over here. So hopefully we can finish this off. hopefully have a better time in the pools of Aganar than last time. It was a bit disastrous. Try to be a bit more careful. Although it does sound like we might end up summoning some kind of spirit in there, which could be concerning. Ooh. That pig had a sword. That's normal. A deteriorating blade. Level 64. Sells for 1 gold, 84 silver, 90 copper. Don't know why you would buy a deteriorating blade, but sure. Why not? Various pig bits. 2/3 done.
I need to get closer.
Look at all the vultures. My goodness. It does raise the question, what are all these bones from? Makes you think. Makes you think. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm out of range.
Little scorpion. I think I'm going to be heading back to Ironforge after this episode. Restock on various things. Maybe do some blacksmithing next episode. There's the 5th. Let's use the bandage. It does heal a lot quicker. Losing a tiny bit of rage there, that's okay. We will manage quite nicely. Broken Hill's been taken by the Alliance. More PvP stuff going on. Not getting that bonus since we only have one of the towers. Back to Tusk. Use another. Kind of want to save these somewhat. We don't have a infinite supply of bandage material. Although we could just buy more. I'm not exactly in a huge rush here right now. Level 70. Just running around and being level 70. Maybe they're looking for resource nodes or something. We're looking for a pig to attack them. Either way.
Too far away.
One more blood sample. 100 attack power. Really good. Really good. Another snout.
I need to get closer.
One could question where all the other snouts are going. Don't worry about it. If every enemy dropped everything it could drop every time, that'd be a little ridiculous. Would not work particularly well. Tusk. I have to see how many of this level of food we have left in the bank. Doesn't say how many we have. Yeah, just in the bags, 22. Guess we have none of these in the bank then. Might see if we can buy some slightly higher level food. As long as it's a reasonable price.
Far away.
Or just more bandage, I guess, would also be good. We got plenty of these, too. We'll get something together. Because we are going to need healing.
I'm out of range.
Probably not the potions, though. These still aren't just really not very good. I might try to grab some little 55 potions, depending on their price. It's instant and doesn't get canceled by anything, which works pretty well. Pigs, pigs, pigs. Guess we also have to consider eventually we'll run out of dense stone to make sharpening stones, as long as the ores out here in the outland continue to not give stone. You would think there'd be higher level sharpening stones though eventually. This is only level 35. That's possible. Definitely going through a decent amount of food here. That's okay. Our various buffs going. Yep. We'll probably save these scrolls for when we go do a dungeon. This is the most reasonable time to use them. Blood sample, please. I'd like to know how a boar parries you. But okay. Hey, we got all the things now. We got our 5% damage boost. Very cool. Very cool. There we go. That is the demonic contamination done. We need to go to the warp fields for that one. Have you seen the Fell Reavers? Not today. sure knowing my luck will run straight into him. Alright. For cleansing the waters, we just need to bring the cleansing vial all the way up to the corpse itself. Let's see if we can accomplish this without immediately dying. One would hope we can manage. Just don't get attacked by the things, and then you're good. These guys are running pretty awkwardly. Go through the areas where things are dead. That'll get you pretty far. Oh. And we'll take this ore. Of course. 342 mining. Wow. We got a lot of fell iron ore. Wow, that was a lot of moats there. Very good. Alright. Alright. I'll fight you. Blister and rot. Would rather than not. Get some more goo. Here we go. Gonna get 4 stacks, aren't we? I don't think we can really get away from that very effectively. And we're going to need some heavy heal in here. We got time. We just have a snack. And our weapons aren't sharpened anymore. Probably gonna want to do that. Probably would be advantageous. One of the lower level bandages. That doesn't work. Gonna wait just in case. Also doesn't work with this. Right. Sharp. Natural remedies. Our group quests are Colossal Menace, Rock Flare, and Drill Master. We'll fight this guy, just because he's kind of in the way here. I will save my various boosts for whatever might happen in this quest. I do anticipate there being problems. Okay. So we need to use the cleansing vial near the bones of Agonar to cleanse the waters of their demonic taint. And this is Anachronist. We can walk on the sword. I'm gonna walk on the sword. At least I don't have to fight this giant guy, he says, immediately before things happen. Where's Bones back? Well, we're closer. Closer to the bones. I mean, we're surrounded by it. Anachronist. Fools, you seek to abjure my father's presence? Death awaits you, mortals. Alright. He's doing a corruption attack. Shadow damage. Not optimal. Little 63. We should be able to deal with that. Another corruption. Where's that? Why'd you even bother coming out here? What a silly guy. Alright. TPS for Blood Furnace. That's not what we're doing. Okay. So we did the thing. Yay. We're going to heal up before we try to leave, in case things go south, as they are wont to do. We're going to head over, try to get this crystal from a Void Walker. Stay away from me. Everything. I think this side might be better. Less enemies, in general. Oh yeah, smooth sailing out of the pools of Anachronist. I'm gonna chart a course over to the Void area. Oh, is this? Oh, that's a dead Fell Reaver. Impressive. Pretty cool. Wow. What it needs. That would imply that there's some use of a dead Fell Reaver, even if you didn't kill it. Void Walkers in the Warp Fields. Warp Fields are down this way. Okay. Head around here. Unleash the crystal magic and encapsulate the essence of an uncontrolled Void Walker near death. Shows it the power of a stored spell. Alright. I'll give that a shot. There's the cave we need for one of the other quests. Seems to be a fair amount of people still in this area. So that bodes well for future things. Talking about doing stuff. Right. You get past this wall. We should be able to get down to the void guys. This used to be part of that. Not anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. Charge me again. Yeah, we got a Crustbuster. Also good. Leave me alone. Alright. We live just a little bit south to get to where we're going. That charge was very effective. My goodness. My goodness. Ah, yes, this fell iron. The one we can mine from below.
Too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Come on. There we go. So clever. And now we have 70 of these on us. It's very specific about this, wasn't it? Uncontrolled Voidwalker.
Too far away. I need to get closer.
So we'll get him damaged a bit. Can't do that yet. Okay. Glowing crystal. Glowing sanctified crystal. Cool. Alright, we already have the crystal, but it's still here again. That's okay. Also, there's ore over here. Alright. That's at the temple. Return to him. Right at the temple. Temple. Cenarium post. Yeah, another one to talk to the Cenarium post. Okay. We scoot up this way. We go to the temple first. Or the post first. That'll work. So we get, assuming we don't get knocked down by more of these guys. You just stay over there. Just passing through. Stone Scythe. Stone Scythe all the way out here, huh? Interesting. I don't know if cutting through the Great Fissure was the best plan, but here we are. More Hellfire Ramparts, dungeon grinding. Less interested in that, of course. I'm more looking for a one and done kind of deal. There's been very few times that we've done dungeons multiple times. I guess if you were trying to get specific drops, that'd be a reasonable thing to do. That's really not been how we've been doing things. Alright. An effective trip through the Great Fissure. No slowing me down. There's more of crossing this desolate wasteland. Go turn in our quests. There's more right here. How are you gonna bother me? Thank you. I did skip one ore back in the fissure because it was up above. It would have been complicated to figure out how to get up there. I'm not exactly low on ore. Fucking hell, ore. Why you gotta be? Why you gotta be the way you are? I'm gonna smack you with a pickaxe because it's the best weapon I've found. It's a whole thing. Alright. Managed to avoid the hellbore going to the ore. But then another one picked up my scent. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's some fell weed. We got fell iron, fell weed. Piles and piles of demons. Just in general, not a great place to be. Did see an ore there. Yeah, I tracked another hell ore. How's the ore? The ore is surrounded by vultures. I choose my battles for ores. And I choose not that one.
Hail.
Demonic contamination. Were you able to collect the blood samples? Yes. Well done, Eric Erickson. These blood samples will prove helpful in my research and in the expedition's wider studies of Outland's creatures. If I could isolate what causes these creatures to change continuously, perhaps I could concoct an antidote. Ooh, we got the antidote. There you go. Easy as that. Testing the antidote. I think there's something we can use in the blood as the base of an antidote to look at me like I've lost my mind. It's a common theme in nature. Often the cure for something can be derived from the toxin itself. That's just what I aim to do. Ridding the boars of their demonic influence would probably eliminate their aggression and give us insight into how to best attempt to help other species. Use the Cenarian antidote on a hulking hellboar and observe the results. See the results of the experiment. Return to Thia Redmane at the Cenarian post in Hellfire Peninsula. Here's some cool looking stuff. So,
Gold.
I can do that. Here's the antidote. Administers the antidote to a hulking hellboar.
Far away.
Oh, it made him a dread tusk. That's not better. I think it made it worse. I think we made it worse. Oh boy, even gets even bigger. Yep. Not better. Not better. Things that are not better. This. Dread Tusk. Yeah, about that. There was an attempt. I'll give you that.
Well met.
Do you have the results of my experiment? Yeah. That made his eyes widen as you described the results of the experiment. But how could that happen? I'm certain I prepared the antidote correctly. I've seen it work with spider and snake venoms, so why would it backfire here? Perhaps that's one of the outland's many peculiarities, Eric Erickson. I'd best pass this information along to my comrades. I would say it's probably because it's magical in nature, and not like a poison or anything. But that's just my theory. There's Dread Fury's Tusk, a two-handed mace, which improves critical strike, and has an absolute ton of strength and stamina. A two-handed sword, with strength, agility, and stamina. And the Cenarian Naturist Staff, which is magic. 33 stamina. Yeah, 23 strength, 33 stamina. And then this one has 22 agility. This one has 22 critical strike rating. My goodness. Interesting. I'm gonna take the sword, because why not? Very similar. I don't know if I'm gonna use this. It's gonna be bound when I get it, so.
Goodbye.
Sure. Or carving blade. Take a look at this. Weapons are also sharpened right now, so we're not gonna have the most accurate damage per second comparisons. We hold these. So we really have a sword and a pickaxe. It's a lot more total damage per second, but also there's the dual wield problems. So the Hellbore carving blade looks like a katana, kinda. I still think that's not as large as the other swords we've had, but not bad. Damage per second totals to 122. This is 104 just by itself. It's like 160, but it's sharpened. We'd have to compare that when these aren't sharpened anymore. That's pretty cool though. It's got a lot of stats on it too. It's a ton of strength. 12 and 8. So more strength, more agility, significantly more stamina. Overall, it's got more stats. It's also very slow. That's cool. We haven't put any points into two-handed or dual-wield or anything like that. So we're pretty much free to choose either of those. Yeah, here's two-handed specialization. Haven't put any points in there. So we wouldn't be missing out on any of those. I've been very generalist with how I put my points. So we could switch to this if we wanted to. The total damage per second is less, but also the offhand. Yeah, the plus damage is also, yeah. See, here it is, 57. Here it's 80. It's also not right. There's all sorts of calculations happening here. Even if we don't use it, hey, 7.5 gold. Melee attack power plus 140. Yeah. We will look into that later.
Good fortune.
Light be with you, warrior. Said I, dear brother. Those cowardly orcs. He was unarmed, how could they? Leave me be, Eric Erickson. I thank you for your assistance, but I wish to be alone with my thoughts now.
Remember the lesson.
No, not said I. The orcs must pay. Oh, he's got a quest now. Ken tries and tries. I think these Draco are much like lost ones, you know, lost. Makuru's vengeance. Said I was like a brother to Makuru. We owe him our lives and more. They call Makuru crazy. What if the Omanai are not going to do anything about his death? Then they're the crazy ones. Makuru doesn't have much to call his own in this world. He will give you his only possession if you avenge, said I. I've seen the brown orc Maghar grunts before, up in the hills to the northeast. They hate us. They don't deserve our mercy. Go, avenge, said I. Bring me their ancestral beads as proof. At the temple of Helmat, Vanessa wants you to bring him 10 Maghar ancestral beads. We'll choose between a sword with intellect and magic. It's a magic sword. Fancy. A necklace with strength, stamina, and hit rating. Well, that's not bad. It's got less strength. It's got stamina instead of agility. It also improves hit rating. That's pretty cool. And then a ring with intellect and magic. Well, the only non-magic is the necklace. So that's probably what we choose. Okay. And we have last 2 quests up here.
Blessings upon you.
Cleansing the waters. You return, Eric Erickson. Are the waters cleansed? Yes. The essence of Aganar lived on in the form of his foul offspring, Agonis. With your success in defeating the demon, we can begin to work towards restoring the pools to their former purity. You have our thanks, Eric Erickson. Your work will have a deep impact in this world. We got a pendant, stamina, intellect, and magic. Demon Slayer's wrist guards with agility, stamina, and attack power. That attack power is basically 16 strength compared to the 13. 13 strength compared to the 7 on our current wrists. And 3 times as much stamina and some agility at the cost of 100 armor. That's pretty good. And this one is a ring with 18 strength, 15 stamina, and hit rating. Ooh. So that'd be an upgrade of 11 strength, 5 stamina, and hit rating. Or we could swap it out for the one with stamina and spirit. It'd be slightly less stamina, no spirit, but 18 strength. Yeah, this would be an upgrade of like 6 strength and some stamina. This would be an upgrade of 18 strength and some hit rating for some stamina and spirit. Or alternatively, an upgrade of 11 strength and more stamina and hit rating. I think I'm gonna take the ring.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Okay. Yes, of course, Ring of the Whale. Bunch of stamina and spirit. Which do we want to switch out? You get plus 18 strength for minus 9 stamina, minus 15 spirit. Regeneration while not in combat. Not really what I care about. Lose 9 stamina doing that way. Yeah, the spirit I don't really care about, so. The choice would be 18 strength, 7 hit rating, minus 9 stamina, or 11 strength, 5 stamina, 7 hit rating. Honestly, I'm going to swap out the Ring of the Whale. This just gives more strength and more stamina. And basically just losing the spirit. So, yeah, I think we're going with that. Of a car. $116, 111.6, 109. Goes from 5122, 5032. So we're down 100 life. This is also increasing our attributes here. So we don't actually have that much. So we'll be down a little bit of stamina here. We have a lot of stamina. I'm good with some more strength. Good with that. Okay. And then we have this last quest.
Blessings upon you.
You use the crystal's magic against an uncontrolled Voidwalker? Yes. You've done well, Eric Erickson. It seems the containment crystal is holding for now, but how long it will last remains a mystery. We'll keep an eye on it and prepare more of the crystals in the meantime.
May your days be long and your
10,000 XP. We still got like 100,000 to 62. I guess technically we'd stay here, keep doing quests and stuff to get that last before we go back. I'm really to the point where I want to get some stuff done back in Ironforge. Let's head back.
Great to meet
Sell some of this stuff. This terrible sword we can't even hold. Boar bits. Skull. More boar bits. I'm gonna hold on to these for a second here.
Safe travels.
Let's go pop these items on the auction house. I should check if we have anything else in the auction house. Nope. It's again. Lame. Let's see if we can actually get these prices for all these bags. That'd be pretty cool. Probably just do a scan. Get the most up-to-date information. Done. Alright. Sell some true silver. History. Yeah. The history tab's... That's what I thought. It's got information from the last time that we scanned it. Not any actual history. If it was history of prices that have been sold, that'd be actually useful. But of course it's not. Of course it's not. Wednesday, June 9th. Well, that's not useful information, is it? Is it supposed to... I was supposed to prune less useful information like that. We might not get very much for these bags. I mean, there's no... June, though? That's a long time. Ugh. That's it? That's the only price point we have? Well, that's not good. August. Okay. How should we pay for these? Or like twice that much? I mean... I don't have high hopes for these. Probably lost a ton of money on that. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get some healing potions. We've got level 55 healing potions, 64 each. There's a lot of them available though. 64 silver. I mean, they do heal significantly more. So we just buy some of these. Yeah, these ones are much cheaper though. Let's buy 1 stack. Okay. I'm good with that. Anything else I want to buy? Maybe some fish. What are the better? Consumables? Food? No food and drink exists? No food and drink called healing potion. Here's some stuff. Okay, there's a lot of... Everything seems to have effects. So like, level 55? This is level range 55. 70. Do that search. What's the cheapest stuff you got? Blackened trout. That'll probably be what we end up with, being able to fish. And these ones give stamina and spirit. That's just food. Blackened sporefish. Mana recovery. That's just food. What order is this in? That's not gonna work quite well. And there is 489 options here. Oh, no. Let's look for this. Let's just look for this blackened trout. Hot buttered trout. 65. Here's some regular old blackened trout for reasonable prices. Let's get like... I think it's good deals here. That's buyout price of 460. They're all basically the same. Let's get 2 stacks of blackened trout, just for now. And that should hold us over. Okay. So we got healing potions, we got some food. Pick that up. Use our lower level healing potions first. We got plenty of well-fed items.
You got my attention.
We also have these striped yellowtail, which is different than a spotted yellowtail. Kinda. We got all these red gills and mithril head trout, which I guess these are as good as these, but they're just not very good. Let's be honest. Kind of want the better food. Then we have all of our ores and our moats. Okay. We got room cloth here, and then netherweave cloth. So between all this, gonna need to figure out
Watch your back.
what we can make with blacksmithing.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna do blacksmithing and first aid to a significant level.
Very good.
Next time. Goodbye.